Why? You're muted. Am I muted? Oh, you forgot that I'm muted. So we just been sitting here like talking, and no one knows what we're talking about. God, I read the chat then. Okay. Go. I got my phone. I'm on my phone here. Wow, we're live on everything. That's that's fancy. Ooh, I can hear the look at that. Yeah, what's up with that, man? I saw your the live announcement video that today. What's up with the Coven deal? What's going on with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you don't hear me? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can hear me. I can hear me. Okay. I mean, I can move it. I can move my mic closer as well. Yeah, let me just turn me on here. See if I'm gonna turn my sound up so I can hear myself. No, I can definitely hear me. I'm loud. Okay. Oh, you can hear me, but they can hear me, but not you, because they're saying.
No, not that one. Bam. Done. Bam. There we go. Okay. Freaking Streamlabs.
Is that your Streamlabs?
Yep. Leo Loud, Brian Not. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. This. Yep. You guys can hear me now, right?
Looks like they can.
Yeah. I can hear myself, but I hear.
But legit. I mean, it's not easy what you're doing. Obviously.
No, it's not.
You know, Belle, Miss Southern Belle, runs all of our production here.
Obviously, and she does a great job at that.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people think that I do it, but that's not the case at all. So I don't honestly I don't do any of that stuff.
You're just the face. That's all you are.
And that's it. I'm running out. Jeez, Jennifer had you turned on over there.
Wow. All right. Well,
yeah, it was very loud. She never threw her headphones, I suppose.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. On Monday Night Real, Miss Southern Belle coordinates for Jennifer and I to be on there, and then Miss Southern Belle also does the arena, and whenever Leo is on there, I know I've watched him. I've been behind the scenes there.
Yeah,
he doesn't do any of that either.
Nah, it seems like South Bell is the one that does most of the work, and a lot of the times, well, when we had the boss on my radio show, Real Ramble Radio, she immediately messaged me, the boss wants to do this. Can you accommodate that? I'm like, yes.
Nice.
That is the easiest yes I've ever said in my life, next to my getting married. I think that was it.
The I do's down at the altar.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that's a
who the hell?
Bunch of bad guys coming at us.
Yeah, who pulled all that?
I'm just gonna try to help him heal right here.
Yeah. Oh, I got one in front of me now. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Hey, Gus, come over here, please. So the one question I have, and this is what I usually ask people on the show, if you've watched before,
Okay.
what did you come from any other card games before you came to SRG, or was
No.
it no? Okay, so this is your first card game.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I am not a card gamer at all. Um, at all, at all.
Yeah. But you did mention on one Monday Night Reel, and I do remember this, that you did play Warhammer for a while.
Oh yeah, man. I played. I played 40K. I think it was my. I say 40K was absolutely my first game that I got into.
Okay.
Gaming wise, right? Miniature gaming wise.
Yep.
And then I graduated from there to fantasy to. Oh man, we went through like a whole laundry list of games. Mostly GW games at the time, like Mordheim, Necromunda.
Mordheim. Love
We switched back and forth between all that, and then eventually, ended up playing War Machine.
Yep.
A little bit of Hordes.
I did too. What faction did you play in Hordes?
In Hordes,
Yeah.
I played the Trolls and the Scorn.
Okay.
And then in War Machine, I played Khador because I started right at the very beginning. I played Sorsha, and she had a super dope feat.
Yep.
Where she froze everybody solid. So I'd use her to assassinate the enemy warcaster. I mean, it was kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie, it was broken, but man, it was fun.
Yeah, I actually did play before. Actually, I started on Pokemon back in late '90s when it first came to like the first couple base sets, and then I went to Warhammer for the last 20 some odd years. Still play it to this day, but not like.
But you still play? You play what? 40K or fantasy?
I play 40K occasionally. Like I play small skirmish games, but I do not.
Okay.
I play Ninth Age once in a while, which is the newer version of fantasy, not AOS.
Okay, so it's like, all right, and I'm out of it, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't been in a while, but I know the big complaint with fantasy was they blew up the world.
Yeah, they did.
And so and that like disappeared, and then it went to AOS.
Yes.
So is ninth edition, is that before AOS? Is that what that is?
It's basically it's a group oriented project that basically got. I'm going to take.
It's such a weird stat, right? Agility and intellect.
Yeah, I'm gonna greed that.
Okay.
And I'll greed the Tiger's Eye. Why not? Oh, that's nice. Oh, you got the Tiger's Eye. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Who won the freaking Yokel?
Yokel.
But I'm actually building White Scars right now for just a small force of the new Primaris models, which are like the Super Marines.
Oh yeah, okay. And then they just released the new WoW Codex, right? Or they're not WoW. Jeez, we're playing WoW. So sorry. The new Space Marine Codex, right?
Yep, they did. And you probably played in what, 3rd and 4th edition?
So I think I remember 2nd edition coming to a close and being into 3rd edition.
Okay.
As my primary. Back in, let me. So I think I told the story about how I'm on Monday Night Real and how I got into gaming. If I didn't, it would tell you when it was. So they had an age limit on when you could come into a store and check out all 40K stuff, right? And it was at the very top of this escalator. I was in Buffalo, New York, and I remember going to the top of this escalator. It's where the movie theater was in food court. So, we were there a lot watching movies.
I think I know which one you're talking about because was it at a GW or a gaming store?
It was a GW.
I know. I've been to that GW, so I know exactly where it is.
Okay. So here you go. I'm coming up the stairs. I'm coming up the escalator, right? It's a super nice mall.
It's a very nice
and
mall.
I'm like, oh man, look at this store. It's so cool. This is really neat. So my parents were in line at the movie theater, and I would have been not 12 yet.
Okay.
So this would have been 20 plus years ago at this
Jesus
point in time.
Christ.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm 32, so that gives you some point of reference there. So I get to the top stairs.
I
My
wouldn't
parents
ask
were
your
like, "Yeah,
age.
go for it, man. Go check it out." And I was like, "All right." And different times too. Now, nowadays I don't know if you send your kid off randomly in the mall.
No.
But so there I go. I go in the store and I'm greeted by a GW worker, and he says, "How old are you, son?" I'm like, "Well, I'm 11 or 11." It's like, "That can't be in here. You have to be 12." And
Really?
yeah, and this probably doesn't surprise Jennifer too much, but a lot of people, you guys don't know me that as well. You do know me a little bit.
Yeah.
But that really made me mad. And I was like, you know what, guy, we're not doing that. I'm gonna come back here when I'm 12, and I'm gonna buy this game.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not. I don't know. Maybe that was their sales pitch. I don't know. So boom, I turned 12. We went up that elevator one day, and that was my goal, was to go in that store. And so I walked in there and was like, here I go. I bought the starter pack at the time, and it was the Dark Eldar and Space Marines. And I had a buddy of mine who, his parents wouldn't spend the money on him getting into this expensive game.
Yeah.
So of course, that's who you give the Dark Eldar to, right? I mean,
yeah, you give the paper airplanes to anybody who can't afford it. Yep.
Exactly. So that's what I did, and man, that started my journey on gaming right there. Never played Magic, never played any of those other games, but started with Warhammer 40K because that guy told me I couldn't.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's a really interesting story. That's a really interesting story. Disney says when you're older than the waiting room guest. Wow. Disney, I'm 36, so I don't know if you're near there, but I don't ask a lady in age because that's improper. Now, are you from the South or are you New York boy?
Yeah, so my whole family's down here in Tennessee.
Okay.
I was born here.
Okay.
And then at less than one, my parents began moving. My dad jobbing around a little bit, and I've been everywhere. I've lived all over the U.S., and then we ended up coming back to Tennessee, where our family was, because they wanted to be close by. I have a very very young brother. And I say very young, but I have a much younger brother, and they wanted to raise him down here.
Okay, that makes sense.
And kind of that. So then after that, we stayed.
Well, obviously you're ancient there, Rhaegar. You're a dragon. Come on, really?
Hey, speaking of dragons, I wasn't sold about the bear in the SRG. I know I'm changing topics, but
That's fine. No, go ahead.
Track, but I wasn't sold on the bear, right? Remember the bear that was when somebody wanted to get in for the creative competitor competition?
Yeah, I remember that.
Not sold on that. Okay.
Okay.
But that alt art Rhaegar dragon is the dopest thing I've seen in a while.
That's why I picked it on the spin, because that is one of the best looking cards I've seen so far. Hands down.
I didn't think I'd like it that much, honestly. When it was like, oh, we're gonna have his alt art dragon, form, I legitimately didn't think that I'd be a fan of it.
Yeah.
But totally am. I'm totally sold on that.
Yeah, that is definitely one of the must buys that I needed. And if you guys have not seen any of the DragonCon promos, please go to the SRG Universe website and look at them. These are... Oh shit, there's a goblin behind me. Yeah, okay, Gus will get him. Some of the stuff, and I like a lot of the dragon promos. Those are really, really nice.
Let's see, I missed the alt art. Gary says too kind. And he's a dragon wants not to like. Pretty much knows it's the dragon wants not to like. I just didn't...
I have a bunch of the stuff you can show.
Oh yeah, I do have some stuff.
Oh.
I actually have some stuff sitting here with me. Obviously, because I just got back from DragonCon. So let me I'll pull that out.
Thank you, mysterious voice on the other side.
Yeah. She's. I mean, see, this is why. I just sit in front of the camera and talk. That's it. Here we go. There we go. That's the first thing that's on here.
Is that Rhaegar?
It's Rhaegar right there. I don't know how good that is on camera.
Actually, it's coming out really well, actually.
Okay, so that's Rhaegar, right?
That is a sexy card. Kudos.
It is, right? I mean, it's so cool. And I I don't know why. Like I really thought that like when they're like, oh, it's gonna be a dragon, right? I was like, no way, it's gonna be good because it's gonna be. I mean, we're wrestling. It's a wrestling.
It's a wrestling
game,
thing,
right?
yeah. Why would you like say?
Why would you want that? But
yeah.
man, it just. I mean, that is awesome, right? I mean, so dope. Yeah, and then I have some other one. I have the other ones here too. The other promos.
It's the promos are freaking amazing. The Dragon Punch is probably the one thing I wanted because that is my really I've played video games too, and the Dragon Punch immediately reminds me of Street Fighter, the Shoryuken.
Oh, Mojo's about to die. Well, let me throw a little shield on him before I show that again.
Yeah, I had to revive my pet because Gus died. There it is.
There you go. That's Dragon Punch right there.
That is such
Dragon Punch.
Great card.
Yeah, let me know if I'm dying or something like that.
I'm watching you. You got a bird on you. You got a Defiance Companion on you. I'll take care of him.
All right, and I got Dragon. There's Dragon Kick.
Dragon Kick. Great card.
Right there. The +1 to technique. Dragon Sleeper +1 to power.
Out of those, the 26, the 25, 26, and 27 slots.
I think I'm missing one. I think there's actually Dragon Karana.
Yeah.
And I don't have that one with me. And then there's also Brain Power here.
Oh, that was the one I wanted. That is
Tornado Tag Champ right there.
Now, is that just the mixture of those two gimmicks?
It is. It is the exact two gimmicks.
Wow.
No changes made to it. I mean, that's just the exact thing. The cool thing about all those cards I just showed you right there. Those are actually I'm actually sending them to Chris Engler.
Oh, nice.
Who helps out a lot. He's a super dope guy. Helps out quite a bit. And yeah, and I also have this. I mean, if you want to check these out, you get a little insight. This is like I don't think I've ever like given anybody else spoilers about what I have. I've never like given spoilers to somebody else to spoil. But I also have this right here. It's hard to read there, but it says stream prizes.
Ooh, stream prizes.
I'll show you. See how thick that is?
What the hell? Wow, is that for the follower goal, or is that just for the?
No, that's just so that the stream can give away some stuff.
Oh, nice.
And I'll give you one. Now it's not. I mean, don't expect like rare cards. Don't expect like certain cards to stream.
What?
But I mean, check out that card.
Mojo.
Oh, geez, Mojo's dead. Uh-oh. All right,
I'm setting my pet.
Mistakes were made, boys.
Mistakes were made. Sorry. I'm
not healing. I'm not healing. I'm DPSing. But I wasn't DPSing. I was all tapped.
All right, my pet. Freaking taunt him, Gus. Come on.
Come on, Gus.
Come on, Gus.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. All right, cool.
Mistakes were made, boys. Let's get. I'm gonna heal.
Get Mojo up so my cat doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. He's chasing me. God damn it. Should I jump in the water?
Can you reset these guys? No, I don't jump in the water. Can you reset them?
No, I don't think so.
Jeez, look at that. We're looking too much at other things and we messed up. I'm like,
no, it's all right. Hold on. I may get free. No, I'm dead.
No shit this door. Bye, guys. Went out. I don't know if you can reset. I don't think you can reset in dungeons. Actually,
I don't think you can. No.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay here and die. Yeah.
Okay. I'm releasing.
There you go. I'm dead.
I'm releasing. So while we're running back to the instance.
Yeah. So it was a set up the ladder, by the way. A set up the ladder is the card I had.
Oh, nice.
In my hand, which I don't know if y'all know, but it's like I'm sure y'all know, but it's an expensive card. So nothing like super rare light in there, but definitely some expensive stuff in there.
It's kind of what they had in the pile at GenCon when you spent the thing. You had like this whole bunch of like cards, and there were some gems in there too. What was the one I got? It was the green face finisher.
Death Drop.
Yep, that was in there. Puri Boy Snow says, "Welcome back to Azeroth, Griff."
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm glad to be back now. Jen got to like level.
Yeah, she is ridiculous. She's 26 right now.
Yeah, here I am, chugging around like 16.
I basically, when you left, I was talking to Jen about it. I was like, I really don't. I'm not having fun with the Warlock. We don't have a hunter.
Yeah.
I'll be the best damn hunter in the guild.
That's it.
And
You see that Gary Wynn is in the guild now, and his name is Jin Made Me.
Yeah, yeah. He when I talked to him, he's like, I'm running a human and I really don't want to. I'm like, oh, that's your choice, brother, not mine. But yeah, he was rolling a human mage, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess we could
Jen
check
made
that,
me. Let's see. I'm looking in right now. He's a mage, level 12 mage.
Nice.
Nice.
Jen's gonna be. Let's be honest. Jen's gonna be the one that Jen or Ben K are gonna be the ones that are 61st. 100%,
Yeah,
I think.
I agree. Yeah. In my defense, he challenged me. I told me I wouldn't get far without him. Wow. Okay. So
yeah.
That's married couple working together. That's what you gotta do. Challenge each other. That's what you do when you're married, right?
I did. I was like, there's So Jen hadn't played Classic, right? I mean, she had played BC, I think is what she came in.
Yeah.
So
Burning Crusade, yeah.
Yeah. So so I was like, hey, you're not gonna. I mean, without me healing there, not me helping you, I don't think you're gonna level that fast. And she's like, yeah, well, watch. And of course, she's not coming back from GenCon. She's like 20 something. So
yeah, the couple
of times. Right?
Well, the couple of times I went on, she was already in it, going through it, and her and Keith were like in they were in Westfall when I said, you know what, I'm gonna reroll Hunter because
but you got up really fast though.
I've been averaging like one or maybe two levels, one or two levels every day. Like I made 18 today, and I'm about 6 bars away from 19. Just from this, I think I may hit 20 before the end of the night, which would be nice. Now the other question is, do you have any pets?
Got any pets?
Yes.
Yeah. We got I guess we got 4 pets now. We got our newest addition is Mr. Winston,
which people saw on stream.
Which Leo Law actually brought him on stream during one of the on the TJ Marconi stream when to show that Leo Law was better than Calais and his frog. So we brought on Mr. Winston.
I heard said challenge that the bunny's better than the frog, which I will agree. Bunnies are cooler than frogs.
Absolutely, Mr. Winston's dope. He's in his cage in the room right now. But we also have 3 dogs.
Okay.
I got like regular old pit bull, just an American pit bull. We got this brindle, supposedly pit mix, but she's I don't know. I mean, we're not really sold that that's what she is. And then we have a terrible little dog. It's a Chihuahua, pug Chihuahua mix.
Pug Chihuahua mix? Wow.
Yeah, it's a long hair too. So if you can imagine like there's a Gremlin.
Yes.
That's exactly what she looks like.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yes, Snow has seen her. She is an ankle biter. For
evil
sure.
Ankle biter. Okay, that's kind of cool. I have 2 cats.
Cats. Okay, I didn't thank you for a cat guy.
I actually never thought I'd be a cat guy either, but me and Rose just got married, and outside our apartment complex were this litter of kittens, like feral, obviously, and we're like, we should just grab 2 of them and just go from there. I'm like, because initially she wanted a fish just for the house. I'm like, no, and then I saw these 2, and they literally were about yay big, so they were like maybe 3 or 4 months old, and I was at work, and one of my wife's best friend at the time was a vet tech, so she gave us a humane trap to trap 2 of them, because from what I'm told, to socialize them you need at least 2.
Really?
Yeah.
But, I mean, hold on. So how did you go from like a fish? I think I would have just gotten out and gotten a fish and not gone with a cat, man.
I don't. Honestly, I wish I could understand that, but I can't. So,
So you set traps for cats?
we literally set a humane traps. You know how like they have the traps for like raccoons and stuff.
Yeah, I got a couple out here in my
Yeah.
house.
So one of those, and caught Gus, who is they're both tabbies, and Ninja. So Gus is um, basically attached to me. You know how some animals are attached to some owners.
Right.
Yeah. So that's Gus is me, and then Ninja, who is literally a ninja. We when we first had him, he got out of where we were like kind of corralling them into to socialize them with us, and they Ninja got out and disappeared for a couple of weeks. It turned out he was just sitting in the wall unit, just watching us the whole time, just staring and watching. It was funny as hell. Yes, honey.
So that makes sense why your pet on WoW here is named Gus. Then that makes a lot of sense.
So there's regular ground beef. The other one I can have.
Yes, you can have that other one.
You're taking the one with the chips.
Yes, I'm taking the one with the chips. Sorry, talking to my wife. She's we're trying to figure out our meals for the week. She didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, do y'all do a bunch of? Do you meal prep?
Yeah, we do meal prep. I usually cook. So tonight was Taco Tuesday, but we instead of doing actual like tacos, we did taco salad with turkey meat instead.
Man, that's a good choice on meat. I like that.
Ground turkey, lean ground turkey, because that's the only way you go. And she was just making sure when I packed everything up, we had everything set because she leaves for work at 5:30 in the morning every single day.
Ugh. Oh, that's awful.
She's a teacher, so she has to be. She teaches in about 45 minutes away. But the problem is though, it's over one of the busiest bridges in my area, so she has to leave crazy early just to get there.
And you're out of what? Like, where's your actual home base? I know New York, right?
So I'm in Salzburg, New York, which is upstate New York technically. So if you would ask Steve or John P, or it's like Salzburg is upstate New York to them, but we're actually about 30 minutes outside of New York City.
Okay, so I was thinking you were like a New York City guy too.
No, I actually have been a suburb boy for as long as I can remember, because I love the suburbs. I want to raise my kids. But the town we live in is kind of rural as well. Like it's an interesting area. It's very homey. It's like everyone knows each other. Everyone, there's always these big events. Kids grow up with each other, that kind of thing. It's like a nice town that you grew up when you were a kid, and they everyone knows your business. Let's just leave it at that.
But you're like close. But you're close enough to go into, if you need to go into the city. You can do that.
It's like on a non-busy day, if there's like no what the fuck's going on? If there's no traffic at all, it's like 45 minutes to get into the city, which isn't bad.
That's kind of neat though. I mean, is there like, now when I was up there, there was like trains and all this stuff that people would get on, and buses that take you in the city. Would you drive there, or did you had to? Take a train.
So when I went to the Impact event, we took a train. I actually met up with Anthony Medevez at his place in Central Jersey. Well, North Jersey actually, but who's keeping track? Jersey's one huge state. And we took the New Jersey Transit right into New York City, and then we just took a subway to where the Impact event was.
That was a fun event.
That was a really fun event. I got to meet I'm frozen. What the hell's going on? I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet South Bell. I got to meet the Law, aka the best damn commentator in the LFF.
He's one of my favorite people.
He's one of my favorite people too. What can I say? If I had to pick one Leo overall, I have to say I got to go with Law.
Yeah, me too. I think he was the, I think Loudmouth Leo, although he's a great guy, he just hangs out with Jim Calais a little bit too much, and maybe it rubs off on him, makes him a little
Cocky. A little cocky, but you know what? The GM has his his good things and bad things about him, but I'm just gonna, I could have my opinions, but from what he does, it's amazing stuff what him and Steve do on a regular basis. I have to say that. It's just been in the community. So I've come from Magic the Gathering. I've come from very
sorry.
I've come from Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was back when the game first came out, and that was a very toxic environment. And if anyone in the chat knows Magic and how toxic the community can get, it gets really toxic. And when I came into this game, I demoed in 2017. Someone hit interrupt on him, please. What the?
He stopped and stunned us. Yeah, he's gonna go get another weapon.
Okay, Gus, come back over here, please. But I demoed the game in 2017 at GenCon 2017. I was playing another game at the time. I actually was playing. I was playing a Blood Bowl at the time, so I got to meet Mark and Doug before SRG, and I demoed the game. I loved it. I brought it back home. I taught my wife. She loved it. We play on and off. We didn't really play, and then 2018 hit. I wanted to go visit the booth again, but I could not because I was in events all weekend because I was prepping.
Oh, really?
I was helping prep for one of the new card games to be released for Warhammer. I will take on the one-handed, and I'll pass on that.
So I saw in chat, Snow had said when we were talking about the best Leo, he said you can't say cocky and not include Leo Law in that conversation. I mean, the guy, I love the guy. He gave me my nickname, but let's be real.
Yeah. You know what? But that's okay.
Yeah, Law can be a little cocky sometimes.
Yeah, which is fine.
But it's hard when he's the best at something, and he just wants everybody to know.
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of times he can get a little over. What's the word? Trying to think of the word right, the correct word to say. A little over cocky. Over.
I don't know. I don't ever think the Law's over cocky personally.
I don't think so. Well,
he's one of my best friends.
Yeah, obviously, and that's one of the good things. So when did you get into the game? When was your first demo? Who demoed you?
Oh man, Leo Law is the best at donuts. He doesn't eat donuts. He doesn't eat donuts. Maybe protein though. I don't know. Anyways, so we got into Jen and I both got into SRG in 2018.
Wow.
So,
okay.
GenCon 18. So I know we may seem like we may have been around for a little while, but that's not the case at all.
Wow.
We and I'll tell you how I got in. So I've worked the booths and done some stuff for some other companies, and we've known Mark Perry for a long time. Long time.
Yeah.
We've known Doug as well, and he was not going to GenCon in 18. It was just what he wasn't going to go, and he told us, and I've apologized for this several times.
Yeah.
That he said, "Hey, I'm not going, but since you guys are, could you stop by the SRG booth and get me some Super Show promos?"
Okay,
right?
That makes sense.
And I'm like, if I see, hey Mark, if I see it, I'll stop and get you some. But flat out, we just kind of forgot. And,
okay.
I'm no offense to Mark, it wasn't on my to-do list. I had other things doing. And so completely forget about that. Completely forget about the conversation. I didn't ask him what it was or nothing. So here I am. I think it's must have been Friday.
It was the first day because I was out.
Thursday.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Jen says it was Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Friday. No, it was definitely Friday because we missed the Underworld tournament. So it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday during the day, and Jen and I had split up.
Okay.
And we decided we're going to cover some ground at the at GenCon.
Exactly. You saw them Thursday and chipped me Friday.
I didn't know. Jeez. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. All right. It's Friday. At the end of the day, I walked by this booth, and there's Caveman. So I don't know if you ever knew Caveman.
I know Caveman very well.
Okay, so there's Caveman, right? And Caveman is like, "Ugh, I'm gonna play game, Super Show." And I'm like, "What is this, man? What is going on here?" And but I like acting. I like everything about that kind of thing. And I was like, "All right, man, this guy dressed up like a caveman. You know, he's out here in the middle of Florida acting crazy. I'm like, this is my kind of dude right here. I like this. I like this action we're doing."
Yeah.
So I go over to the, he asked me if I want a demo. What is Cookie doing here? Get out of here, guy.
Is that mine?
So he asked me if I want a demo. And I'm like, yeah, man, sure, I'll take a demo. No big deal, right? And this guy, I can't remember his name for the life of me now. He's no longer with or associated with the company. But he was the video guy at the time.
Okay.
He video work there. And he gave me a demo, and I squashed him in like a 1-2-3, right?
Jeez.
And now that I've been demoing, I kind of know, I know how to demo.
Yeah.
But even at the time of this match, it was a legitimate squash. I run every single turn,
Wow.
and 1-2-3'd him and beat him, and I was like, it's kind of fun, man. It's kind of neat. I don't know about it. And then I walk up, I get up from the booth, and they take me over to the side there. And this has always been the hard sell for me, and I think for a lot of people.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, this is a 2-player box. You can pick up a 2-player box for X number of money, but then you can get the upgrade for, all these extras, and the prices went up and up and up.
Yeah.
And then they told me, I was like, okay, what about all these little dudes down here? And like, oh, they're $15 each.
Okay.
All right, and you gotta remember, I'm not a card gamer, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming from the miniatures world. So $15 at that time, that's gonna buy you like a single model, right?
That was a blister and maybe some paint.
So, right, exactly. Yeah. So that's where my head's at, right? And I see a wrestling model thing, right? And I'm like, this is I'm not gonna pay $15 for 3 cards. I don't understand why it costs so much. So honestly, I walked away from that, and I was like, "This is crazy expensive. I don't want to be involved in this. So it's going to eat my money all out."
Yeah.
But Jennifer likes wrestling. She always has. Has. I played like WCW back on the N64.
Okay, gotcha.
That's about all my wrestling game or even watching.
Really?
Yeah, I was not a wrestling fan. So
okay.
But Jen likes it.
Okay.
So I was like, man, all right, I'm in. I'll take her over here. We were looking for a good 2-player game for just us. Our gaming group had recently kind of broken up, so it's just looking for a game for us.
Yeah.
And I bring her back. She plays it, and she's like, "Yeah, this game is dope. I'm sold." Right. So we end up buying the like a 2-player starter. I think we bought like the lunch combo or something.
Yeah, and then characters.
Yeah, bought like the lunch combo at the time.
Gotcha.
So it's oh man, my inventory's full. I won that. All right, gotta clear my inventory out. So we got the lunch special.
Okay.
And that is, if you guys don't know what that is, that's like $45. Yeah, I know who Sting is, Dizzy. Yes, I know who Sting is.
Yes, we all know who Sting is. Come on, really?
Yeah, WCW, NWO, that kind of thing.
Wow.
Oh, geez, why do we pull like this whole group?
I don't know why someone pulled all that. Freaking hell, Mojo, really?
All right, I'm gonna try to keep Mojo alive.
Please keep Mojo alive. Gus can actually handle some of it because his armor's upgraded and stuff, so he can kind of tank. But
jeez, all right, there we go. So we bought that, and then they're like, "All right, you guys can go over and play in the tag event that's happening, at whatever time."
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go play. We'll play in this tag event.
And I am out of ammo.
You're out of ammo.
I'm out of ammo.
Oh, jeez. All right. Right. So we go over this tag event, and we run into all the Super Show players who are amazing people, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we all know how amazing these guys are. And we're dead.
No, hold on.
Okay. So we're at go in there, hit him with your sword.
I'm gonna go swing for the fences.
So we run to all these Super Show people, right?
Yeah.
And talking to I can't remember who I'm talking to first. Maybe Philip. Almost dead.
Okay.
And he the first one goes up and he's talking to me, and I'm like, man, this dude is Southern, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so where are you from, man? He's like, I'm from Russellville. That Russellville is literally 45 minutes like north of us.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, how are y'all from? That's crazy, right? I mean, who goes to GenCon to play a wrestling card game? I mean, let's be real, a wrestling card game, and you meet some people that are from your neck of the woods. It was incredible. So we start opening our boxes up, and they start looking at our stuff for us. And they go, all right, you need this, and like, we ask him about what would be the best combos for tag team, and I guess the guys that we had weren't the best combos at the time. So they're like, this is the people you need. So we go back over to the booth, just like everybody else does.
Oh right? Yeah,
this is legitimately something that I now that I've worked a lot of conventions with SRG. This is something I see repeatedly. Someone comes and buys the game, they go over, they talk to the community, they play a little bit, and they come back either the next hour, 2 hours, and they're like, I need some more stuff. I need this, and this. And so that's, of course, what we do.
Yeah.
And so we do that. We get some more boxes and all, or not get some more competitors. And then Patrick Mulligan and the rest of the KSW loads us up with cards.
Oh, nice.
I mean, what other game have you ever been to? Like, have you ever been to a War Machine or even a Warhammer group, and they're like,
no.
Oh, here's an extra model you can have. Just keep it. You know, we're talking like $15 competitors. That's like somebody giving you a Space Marine commander and telling you to keep it. Has that ever happened to you?
Nope. I've been kind of blessed in my Warhammer career and my War Machine stuff that I've actually had people say, "Here, take these," like bits and stuff.
I pulled.
Leo.
I wasn't paying attention.
So I've been blessed where I've had a community that I was in that gave stuff away when they didn't have it, and I've obviously paid it forward and did the same exact thing, because that's what you do in a community. You pay it forward, give it to people that need the stuff that you need. So I've always lived by that, and I make sure if I had any extra models or something like that I wasn't using extra bits, I always threw it to people that I know would want it. So yeah, that's that thing. So, but no, I've never ever in the community period at this much of a large scale, people just say,
incredible.
Here, take this. I'm like, this what makes this community so freaking strong.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just think about the fact. Jennifer and I walk over from the booth at GenCon, 60, 70,000 people.
Yep.
We just bought the game. We're like, all right, we'll play. And they're like, all right, here's all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, they could have never seen us again.
Yeah.
Never seen us again.
Never.
But they take the time to get invested in it. And Jennifer and I play in the tag, and I still to this day have people come up that say, "Hey, I remember you two playing me in tag or playing you in tag," and I guess the company did too. And Mulligan really took note of us. That's why if you ever hear us talk about Mulligan, we always call him the Mentor Mulligan.
Yep.
Because he kind of acted as our manager in that first thing.
Yeah.
We cut promos. There are actually I think it's Griff the Lawman.
Wow.
Is what it started as, and then Belle was originally or Jennifer's original character was Sawed Off. And the reason why she was a Twitch streamer at the time.
Okay.
And so that was her Twitch name, and also her every other character